How come certain people can make so much money and their wealth only seems to grow? Why do your earnings seem to always stay the same? How can you only achieve a certain level of financial success before hitting a ceiling, unable to progress any further? Once you reach a point when you seem to be unable to increase your earnings, you have probably encountered something called your financial ceiling. Is this happening to you? If so, then you're in the right place. Keep watching and you will learn what this financial ceiling is, why there is one, and how to overcome this seemingly insurmountable barrier. Chapter 1: The Imprinting Years. Let's start with a little bit of history. Think back to your younger years. To be more precise, to when you were an infant or a young child, specifically up to the age of 7. At this time, you were discovering your surroundings, developing basic motor skills like walking and talking, and beginning to understand the social norms and expectations of our society. That time was one in which you simply accepted things as they were without question. Whatever it was, you took it all in and recorded it. We learned the majority of our long-held beliefs about who we are and where we fit in the world during these formative years. Why is this a big deal? And how does it affect you personally, especially in terms of your earning potential? Well, let's start with your mind. Chapter 2: Your Subconscious Mind. We actually have two separate thought centers in our brains. A conscious one, which processes our experiences reasonably and logically, and an unconscious one, which does not reason logically at all. The unconscious mind is like a gigantic database where everything is recorded as fact, without any filtering or reasoning. You don't have a very mature conscious mind when you're a kid, meaning that you don't engage in much logical and analytical thought. Because of the immaturity of the brain at that age, everything is taken at face value and filed away in the subconscious part of the mind for later use. When something has already been imprinted in one's subconscious mind, it is difficult to change it. As a result, our early experiences shape the views we hold today, and these convictions get embedded in our neural circuitry. The real kicker is that it is this unconscious conditioning that controls our actions and outcomes today. Consider the following. A young child who witnessed a family crisis in which a parent lost their job and money was scarce can develop negative attitudes toward wealth as an adult. Over the years, they may develop that view into a belief that money creates problems, associating money with bad things. When we're young, our minds are still developing, and it's possible that traumatic experiences can imprint lasting notions on our psyche. If a youngster witnesses their parents having financial difficulties, the child may internalize the feeling that they are unworthy of financial success. Thus, the likelihood of that child having financial difficulties as an adult rises significantly. Let's explain a little further. If we believe deep down that we do not deserve something, we will somehow find a way to push it away, subconsciously, without even knowing we are doing it. Want some more evidence? People who win the lottery are a good example to look at. Nearly 3/4 of lottery winners report spending or giving away their whole prize. It's likely that this is the result of irresponsible financial decisions or poor investment choices. Nonetheless, given that so many lottery winners end up broke, it's easy to believe that there is something going on here. It's more likely that their money is disappearing because of deeply held irrational views that they do not deserve to be rich. They could tell themselves consciously that they are deserving of the lottery payout for many reasons. However, this is just conscious thought. It is not what they truly believe at their core. What they truly believe at their core are the beliefs they formed between the ages of 0 to 7 in their subconscious programming. Subconscious sabotage like this may explain why some people keep attracting the wrong types of partners. It's possible that this is also the reason why some people seem to attract nothing but trouble and drama. And it's probably why some people have financial difficulties and reach a ceiling on their earning potential. We earn what we subconsciously believe we deserve to earn. Chapter 3: What was your childhood like? Imagine what your life was like between the ages of 0 and 7. How difficult of a period was it? Did your parents work long and hard to bring in money? Were financial difficulties a constant feature of your life? What kind of advice did your parents give you when you were a kid? Did they constantly say that money was always scarce? Or that you have to work hard to earn money? Did they say that there isn't enough money or they cannot afford things? How did your parents feel about wealthy people? Did you hear them say that rich people were bad or that money is the root of all evil? This illustrates how your deepest beliefs shape your life's outcomes. When we are taught that having money is evil, at an early age, we may begin to believe at some deep level that this is true, because no child desires to be evil. Then, as you grow up, you will unconsciously avoid acquiring wealth for fear of being labeled as such. So far, we have learned that family circumstances and parental instruction all contribute to the subconscious programming that exists in all of us. It's possible that the ideas and ideals embedded in your upbringing are now hindering your capacity to find and maintain great wealth as an adult. However, how do I know if I have this limitation? Chapter 4. Can you keep your money? We have already established that we earn what we think we deserve. This means that we all have a certain salary ceiling below which we feel okay about ourselves. If our income increases, we tend to unconsciously pull it back to its current level. If our income drops, our minds will unconsciously strive to restore it. You've probably experienced something like this before. You may have been able to save some extra money, but then an unexpected expense eliminated it. Or maybe you had a period where money was just not coming in. Then, suddenly, you managed to earn some extra money, restoring the deficit. Let's look back at your earnings history. What have you made annually during the past 5 years, for instance? How much have you made over the past 10 years? Have you seen a significant increase in your income? Or has it only increased very slowly, if at all? If your financial situation has stayed the same for some time, then you are probably at your earnings ceiling. So, everyone is paid what they feel they are worth. But what if you want to make more? Exactly how does one go about altering their own internalized beliefs? How do you replace the negative beliefs you picked up as a kid about money with positive ones that would help you succeed financially? Well, keep watching to find out. Chapter 5. How to change your beliefs. Affirmations. As we discussed before, it was our early experiences with the world around us that laid the groundwork for our later convictions. We were forming our very personality based on what we saw and heard, and we completely believed it. To change our beliefs, one of the things we can do is to repeatedly tell ourselves positive messages around money. This strategy was effective when we were younger, and it still, today, has the potential to be effective. When we repeatedly expose our subconscious to positive messages, it will begin to accept them as true, giving rise to a new set of positive beliefs. Affirmations are statements that are repeated over and over again and can have a significant impact on us. Reciting positive affirmations to oneself upon waking and again just before going to sleep will help you achieve your goals. What you desire, what you're doing to acquire it, and why you deserve it should all be an integral part of your affirmations. It is also helpful if you write them down. It is important to do this daily. Another key aspect to affirmations is to imagine how it would feel to have those things that you want. Consider how it would feel to have already achieved one of your goals in life, to amass a fortune for example. Just imagine how you'd feel if you're financially secure forever. Doing daily affirmations gradually alters your subconscious thoughts until you come to accept them as true. Visualizations. We've already shown that the subconscious accepts everything as fact, devoid of reason or logic. To it, it's just all true. But this can be used to our benefit when we are attempting to form new beliefs, particularly through the practice of visualization. To visualize is to conjure an exact mental image of yourself having already attained your goal. So, if we constantly visualize ourselves enjoying the outcomes we seek, our minds will eventually come to accept them as real. More so if we invest our feelings and enthusiasm into it, just like you did with the affirmations. This is because your unconscious mind does not differentiate between real-life events and those you create for yourself. Here's a great real-life example. Your body will go through real psychological changes in a dream whenever you are falling. Your body and mind will react to the action by increasing heart rate and perspiration since your subconscious mind thinks it is happening for real. Making the effort to imagine yourself wealthy and enjoying all the benefits can convince your subconscious mind that it is actually happening and that you deserve that financial success. Look for evidence. Changing and building your new beliefs takes time. So, look for evidence that what you want is manifesting for you. The more money you want and the more you want to change your money beliefs, the more you need to pay attention to when you receive money. If you, by chance, receive a bonus or a rebate, then let that soak in. Take a moment to appreciate it. Use it to bolster your belief that more wealth is on its way. Because of this, your new belief will become even stronger. Take action. Now is the time to do something. Follow the paths that lead to financial success. No one ever became wealthy idly watching television or mindlessly strolling through their feeds on their smartphone. You need to get out and do something about it. Follow whatever is necessary to increase your wealth. Read more, educate yourself in something new, take classes, schedule interviews, attend seminars, and push yourself outside of your comfort zone to succeed. Just do whatever is necessary to move you towards your goals. You can't simply desire something. Picture yourself with it in your mind and expect it to magically appear before your very eyes. You must do something about it. Many people are reluctant to include money thinking into their everyday routine. Putting more emphasis on your thoughts and beliefs is a big part of the secret to growing wealth. Instead of getting discouraged by the distance between where you are and where you want to go, think about how great it would feel when you finally accomplish what you set out to do. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we wish you the best of luck breaking your money ceiling. If you want to learn more about having a wealthy mindset, click the videos on the screen. Thanks for watching.